Throughout the year, I was showcasing heaps of upcoming cozy games on my channel. If you've been watching, you'll know that there's actually been so many cozy game announcements that it's been hard to keep track of which games have already been released. Now that we are almost at the end of 2023, I want to give you an overview of those games who already been released over the past few months and are available right now. So you don't miss out on that one cozy game you've been waiting for all year. This is part 1, so subscribe to my channel to come back for part 2. As a bonus in the end of this video, I will show you a brand new cozy game that's just been released and I haven't showcased on my channel just yet. This game is just the cutest and is such a lovely cozy game. I've been playing Mineko's Nightmarket for hours and I can't get enough. The story is set on a Japanese-inspired island. A mysterious cat god used to inhabit the island and be worshipped by the locals. Recently, the giant cat has been seen around the island, but some mysterious agents are roaming around and putting every cat in cages. While you restore the village, there are jobs and quests and lots of crafting to do. Anything you make and find can be sold at the night markets every Saturday. The game is full of mini-games and heaps of locations to unlock. You can even play funny night market games like cat racing, parades and plays. Unravel the mysteries, save a giant cat from evil secret agents and make your dad proud. Mineko's Nightmarket is available on Nintendo Switch, PS5 and PC and can currently be found on the Xbox Game Pass for PC. This is honestly one of the best farming sims I have played in a while and for sure one of my favorite cozy games. That said, Fae Farm is not just your average farming sim. We have quests to solve, jungles to fight and caves and mines to explore. And of course magic to use. There is multiplayer mode for up to 4 players, which makes it possible to work together to gain resources and grow your farm. There are several chapters to the story, and with each chapter there will be new areas to discover. Of course you can grow crops and raise farm animals and craft. Last but not least, you get to create your own character, including Fae wings, and decorate your farm. FaeFarm is available on PC via Steam and Nintendo Switch. Tchia is a beautiful game inspired by New Caledonia. In Chia, you get to explore and build in this tropical open world. It is a sandbox game, but not your typical one. Soul jumping makes it possible to take control of animals and objects. This lets you move those objects and also build to your liking. You can fly as a bird or swim as a fish or even a shark. Also, we can use tools. There are tons of outfits you can customize Chia with and style her the way you like. Chia is available on PlayStation 5 and 4 and PC. A Tiny Sticker Tale is a super cute puzzle game that reminds me of Paper Mario Sticker Star, just without the battle aspects. We play as Flynn, an adorable little monkey who travels Figure Island with his magic sticker album. On this journey, Flynn encounters friends with quests and puzzles that he can only solve with the magic of stickers. Anything in the world can be a sticker that you will use to change the world and find solutions for any problem that occurs. Decorating the island is, of course, possible as well. In this world of stickers, there are different areas to discover, like the desert or swamps, and heaps of interesting characters to meet. A Tiny Sticker Tale can be played on PC via Steam or the Nintendo Switch. Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life is a remake of the GameCube classic Harvest Moon of the same title. It has a new character design, updated farming mechanisms and new events. I especially love that your character can age, and so can your child, which then can eventually take over the farm or do whatever it dreams of somewhere else. There are the usual farming sim aspects like growing crops, mining, fishing and caring for animals, but we do have new farm animals like alpacas and sheep. Also, there are crops that are completely new to the game series. Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life can be played on all major platforms. The long-awaited sequel to Coffee Talk is finally here. Coffee Talk Episode 2 Hibiscus and Butterfly is back with new and familiar characters. For anyone who doesn't know the game, it is a talking sim in which you brew coffee and other hot drinks. In Episode 2, you again take the role of the barista who listens to the fantastic and unique customer stories, and meanwhile warms their hearts with drinks. You brew teas, coffees or hot chocolates and mix different ingredients into it. While you watch how the character stories unfold, you can try different combinations and uncover new recipes, or even try to create latte art and decorate your drinks. Coffee Talk Episode 2 Hibiscus and Butterfly can be found on all major platforms. If you want a little bit more action but still mostly cozy and adorable, you should get Battle Cakes. In contrast to what you might expect, it is a single player game that has a lot to offer. You play as a super cute cupcake that can be fully personalized. As a special cupcake, you have to save the world from some rather sweet looking monsters. You can either battle or befriend these monsters, which means that you don't even have to fight if you don't feel like it. That's why the story can go different directions depending on your actions. This makes Battle Cakes not only cozy, but also super intriguing. Battle Cakes is now available on Xbox One and PC via Steam. We even got a new Harvest Moon title this year, Harvest Moon: The Winds of Anthers. It's the 25th anniversary of the Harvest Moon series, and it seems like Natsume is finally taking a step into the right direction with this one. Set in a world called Anthers, the Harvest Brides and the Harvest Goddess used up all their magic to protect the people from a volcanic eruption, but that also isolated all the villages. That's why the Harvest Goddess sends a little bottle into the ocean with a magic key and a letter. Everyone fell into deep sleep. 20 years later, that's when the game starts. After finding the message in a bottle, we set out to Anthos to restore it and reconnect the people. Harvest Moon: The Winds of Anthers is available on all major platforms. The most realistic city builder to ever exist is Skylines II. You get to build the city of your dreams from the ground up. Players can create infrastructure and roads and buildings and everything you could possibly imagine. In this ever-changing dynamic world with seasons and weather, there are heaps of unexpected challenges. You have to come up with plans to solve problems and keep your city flourishing. Keep an eye on the AI economics and look after the well-being of your citizens, because your choice can shape each individual's life. City Skylines 2 is visually stunning and feels well designed in its complexity. That's probably why City Skylines 2 is only available on PS5, Xbox Series and PC. Xbox Game Pass owners can be happy about the Day 1 release. In the turn-based RPG in Stars and Time, you play as Siffrin and their teammates who try to free the world from an evil king. Caught in a time loop that only Siffrin is aware of, the team discovers new solutions to puzzles and learn from mistakes with each loop. There are 5 people in the team: Siffrin, the depressed protagonist, Mirabelle, the caring housemaiden, Isabeau, who protects and defends, Audile, a researcher of some kind, and a kid called Bonnie. Each of them has different abilities to use in the rock, paper and scissors turn-based battles against depressing enemies. The aesthetics remind me of classic Game Boy games. I like the concept and the design because despite the combat aspects, this game feels super chill and cozy. You can play in Stars and Time on PC via Steam, PlayStation 5 and 4 and Nintendo Switch. In I Am Future, the post-apocalyptic city builder with dad vibes, you start on an empty rooftop of a skyscraper in a flooded world. Surrounded by water, you can fish, cook and farm. Additionally, you have to find resources to build gadgets with tools and your cyborg hand. By taking all devices apart that you find around the world, you can recycle and craft new gadgets. If you know how to, you can build robots to help you out with things. Apart from that, you need to fence structures to protect your build from mutated animals. By exploring the world, you can also unravel the mystery of what happened in this post-apocalyptic world and why you ended up where you are. There are also missions to fulfill. the relaxing survival game I Am Future can be played on PC via Steam. Storyteller is an award-winning game. It is brought to us by Annapurna, which you might know from the beautiful cat adventure Stray. This time we are dealing with a reactive puzzle game, where we can retell famous stories. There is an extensive library full of different themes, heroes and villains to recreate the classic titles. Animations in comic panels will bring the stories to life. You can experiment around in many different ways to give these classic tales a new twist. You get to tell familiar stories the way you like to. Storyteller can be played on Nintendo Switch and PC. Moonstone Island is a creature collecting life sim with classic Zelda and Pokemon vibes, and it is getting really good reviews. Set in an open world with over 100 islands where we collect nature spirits, brew potions and fight card-based combats. Fishing and growing crops is also part of the game. In the story, the main character sets out to complete an alchemy training, therefore the player is moving to an island in the sky. There you can build a new home, which you can customize and decorate. Also, there will be villagers to befriend and date. To make it even more exciting, Moonstone Island has a dark secret to be revealed and many dungeons to explore. There are also treasures. And your spirits will fight for you. Moonstone Island can be played on Switch and PC via Steam, where you already can find some download content. Doesn't mail time remind you of your old beloved childhood books? As the title suggests, you get to deliver mail to forest animals. In the super cute and tranquil world of adorable forest animals, you get to jump, run and climb to your destinations, because the little forest critters desperately need your help. Completing your mail missions will earn special mail scout badges. The best part, there is an insanely huge variety of customizations for your character. Another thing that makes this game incredibly cozy is there is absolutely no fall damage whatsoever, so don't worry if you fall down. Mail time is available on PlayStation, PC and the Nintendo Switch. Do you feel like a mysterious and magical slice of life simulation? In Spirittea, an author is moving from the city to a town in the mountains where he finds a magical teapot. For some reason he ends up drinking the tea and suddenly can see spirits. But since people stop worshipping the spirits, they are lost and are causing trouble everywhere. Now you have to solve quests and run errands for the spirits so they can calm down, befriend neighbors, upgrade and manage the bathhouse, and get everything organized for the spirits to relax and eventually become your customers. Spirittea is available on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PC, Xbox and currently on the Xbox Game Pass for PC. This cozy life sim RPG is perfect for everyone who loves Stardew Valley or Roots of Pacha, but with cats instead of humans. In Cattails Wildwood Story, you play as a completely customizable cat, the leader of a colony settling in a new land. As a sequel to Cattails, Become a Cat, Cattails Wildwood Story offers features such as hunting, foraging, fighting, mining, exploration, and marriage. There are also a lot of new features like gardening and customization of a cat and the den. Of course, foraging won't come easy as dangers can lurk anywhere in this world, so brace yourself for some fierce battles. When you are ready to settle for one of the over 20 marriage candidates, you can even have your own litter. Cattails Wildwood Story is currently available on PC and is planned to release for Nintendo Switch by the end of this year. Now, as promised, a little bonus. A cozy game I haven't mentioned on my channel but that has been released during this year is My Time at Sandrock. This live sim is a sequel to My Time at Portia and received great feedback from the community. Even though My Time at Sandrock had been in early access for a while, the full release was only at the beginning of this month. If you like life and farm sims, you should check this game out. We have the genre typical aspects of growing crops, fishing, mining and animal care and befriending neighbors. But we also got to build machines with our resources and restore the workshop. On top of all this, there are monsters that need to be defeated to protect the post-apocalyptic town. Well, you gotta have that one flourish too, by the way. My Time at Sandrock is playable on all major platforms. That's it for now, my sweeties. As you can see, the list is long, and it's been an awesome year for cozy gamers and especially indie game lovers. We've got some amazing titles here, but there will be more in part 2 of this video, so don't forget to subscribe. In the meantime, let me know what cozy game have you fallen in love with this year. Game away, my sweeties. Thank you for watching.